Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and become more, you are a leader. Good morning again, and a very warm welcome to everyone present here. It is that time of the year when we introduce our leaders. Investiture ceremony is definitely one of the most significant events of our school, and also a defining moment in student leader lives too. Delegation of responsibility and giving authority to students teaches them lifelong skills of being powerful and caring. It fosters in them self-respect, self-discipline, and a willingness to care for others. It is here that we entrust faith and hope in our newly appointed school council. Parents, please get ready to witness our first virtual investiture ceremony with our distinguished chief guest, Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, retired, our dedicated principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, teachers, students, and other members of the Euro North Campus family. As is the tradition, we will begin the ceremony with lamp lighting. A lamp does not speak. It introduces itself through its light. Similarly, achievers never expose themselves, but their achievements expose them. I request our dear principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, to please light the lamp and mark the beginning of the ceremony.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च पतिं सच्चामि मे सदा यवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम्
Thank you, Vandana ma'am. May I now request our senior coordinator, Ms. Lakshmi Priya, to present the welcome address.
Soumya, as
Yes.
Soumya rightly said, leadership is action, not position. A warm and happy morning to the audience. On behalf of Euroschool North Campus, it's my proud privilege to welcome our chief guest, retired Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, on this auspicious occasion of the Investiture Ceremony 2020-21. We are highly honored to have you amongst us today to inspire the newly elected members of the Student Council. I also take this opportunity to extend a hearty welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, who has been the pillar of constant support and encouragement to all of us. I also take this opportunity to extend a hearty welcome to our admin manager, Mr. Devi Prasad. Next, I would like to welcome our dear parents and student leaders for whom today's day would definitely be one of the most memorable one. Last but not the least, I hereby welcome the entire staff of Euroschool North Campus for this auspicious ceremony. Wishing you all a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Our chief guest for today is Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, retired. He was born in New Delhi on the 5th of December, 1975. He finished his schooling from Lucknow, UP. He was selected for NDA in the first attempt and joined in 1993. After training, he was commissioned in the fighter stream of Indian Air Force in December 1996. He has flown MiG-21s, MiG-23s, and MiG-27s. He was a flight instructor and has trained many ab initio pilots. He completed his staff course from DSSC Wellington with more than 22 years of distinguished service in the Indian Air Force and having held appointments in key disciplines ranging from field operations to management functions. Wing Commander Nishikant Singh has also participated in Kargil War and Operation Parakram. He worked with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as his ADC from 2002 to 2006. He is currently working with Indigo as a pilot on Airbus. We welcome you. It's an absolute honor to have you with us this morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. We have a prayer song by Ria of grade 10, Sara of grade 9, and Kimi of grade 7.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul.
Thank you, girls, for that mellifluous rendition. It was truly beautiful. Our Deputy Vice President, Curriculum Delivery, Ms. Rajni Pattabhiraman, has just joined us. I extend a warm welcome to you, ma'am. Very good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, could we pin the video, please, and let everybody see our Vice President curriculum?
Yes. Yeah.
A very good morning to all of you. Warm wishes to all and best of luck for the function to be a huge success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rajni ma'am. I'm so glad that you spared your precious time to be with us here.
It's a pleasure to join this
I hope you stay on for some time at least.
Definitely. Thank
Humble
you so
request.
much.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, could we continue, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. A spiritual reading can be life transforming in various ways. Spiritual books help one realize and achieve the divine aim and light. It provides strength for soul and teaches you to love all beings. I now request Ms. Delisha, Ms. Rupashri, and Ms. Noor to read a few verses from the holy books, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, and the Quran. Ms. Delisha.
Good morning, everyone. This is a reading from Psalm 32, verses 8 to 11. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which has no understanding but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. Many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing love surrounds the man who trusts in him. Rejoice in the Lord and be glad, you righteous. Sing, all you who are upright in heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Delisha. May I request Ms. Rupashri?
Yes. Good morning to one and all present here. Welcome to all the parents. Principal ma'am, with your permission, I'll just go ahead with the 3 shlokas for my students who are taking up their new responsibility on their shoulders. So Bhagavad Gita, I just selected 3 shlokas apt for this situation. So I'll just read out and tell you the brief meaning of it. So the first shloka, as we all know, Krishna said to Arjuna, it is Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetu bhumirho sangosva karmani. That means, now children, it's specially for you. We also will have to just follow it. We are following, but as you are taking up a new path, this says that you have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be the cause of the results of your activities, nor be attached to inaction. So the first shloka is that. So when you take the oath, please keep this in mind and deliver the responsibilities that are given to your shoulders. The second shloka says, Uddharet atmanam atmanam na atmanama avasadaye atmaveva hi atmano bandhur atmaiva ripuratmanaha. That means, let a man raise himself by himself. Let him not lower himself, or he alone is the friend of himself, and he alone is the enemy of himself. The last shloka says, Krodat bhavati sammohaha, sammohat smruti vibhrashaha, smruti vibhramsham bhadvinasho, buddhiratman prabharshyati. For anger develops delusion, from delusion comes confusion of memory, from confusion of memory, the intelligence gets destroyed. And when intelligence gets destroyed, the person is ruined. So keep this in 3 shlokas in mind, children, and please move ahead with your new responsibilities. And I wish all of you a good luck. Thank you for giving the opportunity, ma'am, and back to you, Soumya.
Thank you so much, Rupashri, ma'am. That was truly insightful. Thank you. May I request Ms. Noor to please read a few verses from the Holy Quran?
Thank you so much, Soumya. A very good morning to everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
These are I'm reciting the starting verses of Quran, which are on the praises of Allah. Now I started. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Jazakallahu khair. These in all of the verses from Quran to get the blessings from the Almighty. May Allah bless everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity being given. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Noor. Thank you. We now have a beautiful invocation dance by Samprata of grade 5B.
Jum, tak jum, jum, tam, 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 take it tak jum, tak jum, jum, tam, 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 take it tak jum, tak jum, jum, tam, tam, tam. Timmy, काशीनाथ विनुत चरित्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र तुझे तुझे कणं करुण जूडुमं पट्ल पराभु शायक विघ्न विनायक देव प्रणामो काशीनाथ विनुत चरित्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र तुझे तुझे करुण जूडुमां पट्ल पराभु शायक विघ्न विनायक देव प्रणामो
Thank you so much, Samprita, for that absolutely graceful and mesmerizing performance. Thank you. Leaders offer guidance to all members of the team to ensure they are fulfilling their roles. Ladies and gentlemen, here's presenting the house mistresses of the 4 houses. Mercury House, we have Miss Delicia and Miss Meghna. Miss Delicia focuses on the overall development of the students by embodying the values of life and bringing in holistic development. She has a master's in English literature and has attended various national and international seminars and panel discussions. She has secured Best Paper Award in National Conference on New Perspectives in English Language Teaching. She was a student coordinator for Literary Fest at Krista Jayanti College, Bengaluru, and was also a part of the school volleyball team. She has participated in regional level volleyball competitions. Ms. Delicia, please tell us, let us know your vision for the house this year.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Delicia. It is an immense pleasure to introduce myself as the head of Mercury House. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the Senate members and their parents. Our house motto is don't think, feel. I believe that when we feel, we enjoy what we are doing. As a teacher, I want you all to enjoy every step you take in your life. You all are the precious gems that we Euro School have been polishing to glimmer in the future. So let's buckle up for a rocking year ahead. So let us start where we are, use what we have, and do what we can. Thank you. Thank you, Soumya.
Thank you so much, Ms. Delicia. The next house mistress of the Mercury House is Ms. Meghna. Ms. Meghna Naik comes from an IT background and finds teaching an enlightening experience. She's a Bangalorean. She's been here for 15 years, and she has a beautiful daughter, and she's a true Virgo, both practical and responsible. She's an avid reader and loves listening to music. She's excited to embark on this journey with the Mercury House and will help it reach greater heights. Moving on to the next house, Zeus. The house mistresses of Zeus House are Ms. Millie and Ms. Nirmala Nachappa. Ms. Millie has been with Euro since January 2016. She is creative, enthusiastic, flexible, and adaptable in terms of duties and hours. Her sense of fun and willingness to share ideas and inspire young minds is commendable. She has the ability to lead children calmly when under pressure. Her motto in life is to never stop learning. She believes if we stop learning, we stop growing. Ms. Millie, may I request you to say a few words?
Thank you, Soumya. Good morning, one and all present here. The color green indicative of elements like nature, fertility, and life. It represents growth and harmony and is the color of environment. Greenhouse, Zeus, is appropriately named the Zeus because of their link to the natural elements of the environment and are natural winners. Students of Zeus House are down to earth, sociable, and responsible. All the members are all-rounder and are consistently good performers, academics as well as sports. So all good wishes to all my team members, and thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you. Over to you, Soumya. Thank you.
Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Millie. The second house mistress of the Zeus house, Ms. Nirmala Nachappa, is a postgraduate in management. Having done her MBA, she worked with the corporate sector for almost 7 years. She took to teaching after she realized where her heart was. She was an athlete in school and won several inter-school competitions and won a lot of medals. She was with the NCC Naval Wing and took part in boat rowing competitions in Nausanic camps. Moving on to Poseidon House, the house mistresses are Ms. Momita and Ms. Rekha. Ms. Momita has been working with Euro since June 2015. She regularly practices yoga and enjoys dance and music. She is enthusiastic, flexible, adaptable, and has a strong desire to learn more. She believes in strong team spirit and motivates and encourages young people to aim high and reach their goals. She has the ability to guide and lead children in tough times. Ms. Momita, over to you.
Thank you, Soumya. Good morning, one and all present here. Very big congratulations to all the Senate members. Myself, Momita, the house mistress of Poseidon. My vision is to create a platform for all-round holistic development of my teammates in all forums of life. It aims at helping students to be more competent, confident, grow love and compassion towards each other, and achieve higher goals in life. So all the best to all my teammates. We'll work together. Thank you. Thank you, Soumya.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Mamita. Moving on to the Apollo house, we have Ms. Neelima and Ms. Ashwini. Ms. Neelima has a very powerful and a cheerful personality. She completed her schooling from KV. She did her bachelor's degree in education from Delhi University. She completed her master's in education from Jamia Millia Islamia University and also completed her MPhil in education from Jamia. She did her MA in Hindi from IGNOU. She has done many research products in the field of education, especially in the language Hindi and other fields. Ms. Ashwini, the second house mistress of Apollo, is a team player and works enthusiastically. She's a perfectionist. She has completed her diploma in fashion technology and done her BA in English and social. She completed her BA and has an overall experience of 8 years in the teaching field. She enjoys drawing and painting. May I request Ms. Neelima from Apollo House to please say a few words?
Thank you, Soumya. Good morning, everyone present here. Nothing less than realizing the full potential of the individual. As air is vital for our living, the same way it is important for the team to grow. A is for accountability. I is for integrity. R is for responsibility. I'm confident that my team is going to achieve everything they want because believe in yourself, expand your horizon. In any competition, only 2 things are important. या तो जीत जाएंगे या सीख जाएंगे. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you, Soumya.
Thank you, Neelima. Poseidon House, the second house mistress, Ms. Rekha. The house mistresses will take over the overall leadership and smooth running of the houses. We are sure under their supervision and guidance, the students will reach their ultimate potential. We wish you the best. Leaders translate dreams into reality. Leaders transform vision into action. Leaders guide and inspire us. The virtual election process this year was quite an interesting and exciting experience for everyone. The students campaigned virtually and earned their votes. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you our student council, our leaders of the academic year 2020-21. the head girl, Neha Sahajwani. Neha loves photography and illustration. She's a voracious reader and loves the Harry Potter series. She best defines herself as fun to work with, approachable, responsible, and reliable. She's an excellent team player. Congratulations, Neha. We're very proud of you. Moving on to our head boy, Vansh Pawar. Vansh Pawar, our head boy, perceives the world with wonder and is curious about everything. He is a voracious reader and a persuasive speaker. He enjoys writing stories and playing golf. He quotes, "We all stand here for a reason, the reason being vague, but someday, if not today, it will reveal itself. And for that, we are grateful." Best of luck, Vansh. Moving on to the deputy head girl, Savna Sabu. Savna is a trained singer. She is also trained in both Western and classical dance. She is very creative and enjoys artwork. She's very gregarious and outgoing. She aspires to become a singer in the future or to take up some creative jobs. Wish you the best, Savna. Our deputy head boy, Yashas P. Raju. Yashas is a Taekwondo champion and has won several national and international tournaments. He started practicing Taekwondo and yoga from a very young age, which has led him to be very disciplined. He's a team player. He has won 2 consecutive gold medals in National Taekwondo Championship and many silver. He was selected to represent our country in the South Asian Taekwondo tournament and has brought immense pride to all of us. He aspires to be a part of the Indian Defense Services or Civil Services. Congratulations, Yashas. Moving on to our sports captain, Akshay Srijit. Akshay is a qualified major badminton player for the Karnataka Under-15 boys category. He has won the Under-11 and 15 badminton tournaments. He has won several gold, silver, and bronze medals in the school swimming competitions and is an active participant in all inter-school competitions. All the best, Akshay. Moving on to our deputy sports captain, Abhinandan. Abhinandan is also a sports enthusiast. He has earned many medals and certificates in academics and sports like running, football, etc. He has been able to maintain a good balance between academics and sports efficiently. He has a positive attitude and enjoys taking up challenges. He aspires to play in the national football team and represent his country. All the best, Abhinandan. Our cultural captain, Niharika. Niharika enjoys singing, listening to music, and drawing. She's an excellent dancer. She's open to suggestions and ideas and very helpful. She best describes herself as approachable and kind. Our deputy cultural captain, Abhay. Abhay has always been enthusiastic about the cultural activities at school. He enjoys debates and is a narrator. He has hosted a book exchange event in the 6th grade called Zero Carbon, which was a huge success. Students managed to sell more than 100 books during a PTM. His motto is to make school a fun and eventful place and feels becoming the deputy cultural captain has provided him an opportunity to do so. Congratulations, Abhay. Our health and safety captain, Aditi B. Rao, is honest, hardworking, and diligent. She enjoys reading and music. She has won several medals in Olympiad and ESSET exams. She also has a black belt in karate. She's an avid reader and enjoys science fiction the most. She spends her free time drawing. She's very caring and compassionate. Her motto as the health and safety captain is to strive to ensure that Euroschool North Campus remains a safe school. Best of luck, Aditi. Our Deputy Health and Safety Captain, Nikita, is a smart, compassionate, and self-motivated individual. With a penchant of art and science, she values kindness, equality, and inclusivity above all. She believes that as the Deputy Health and Safety Captain, one must be well equipped with medical know-how. Pursuant to this, she has an advanced certification in first aid. She aims at home, campus, and cyber safety, engaging and quality online classes, upkeep of mental and physical health of the students, as well as spread of basic medical knowledge for this academic year. We can say with all certainty that she will make an attentive, fair, and accountable member of the Senate. All the best. Our discipline captain, Dhruv Belyappa. Dhruv is a team player and self-disciplined. He has good leadership skills. He's a national level hockey goalkeeper who was selected for sub-junior and junior national camp twice. He has won various hockey tournaments. His goal is to achieve excellence in whatever he does and to live up to the expectations of his peers and teachers. We are sure that you will deliver your responsibility to the fullest. Dhruv. All the best. Moving on to the Deputy Discipline Captain, Tejaswini Karyappa. Tejaswini is a very cheerful and friendly girl. She's an excellent dancer and has represented the school in many dance competitions. She also won the second place in the school dance competition last year. She's adaptable and compassionate. She's a quick learner. She aims to improve herself in every aspect and become a better human being. We wish you the best, Tejaswini. Moving on to our little captains who are all set to shoulder huge responsibilities. We have the head girl, Purvi Dambal of 5C. Purvi, apart from being best at books, loves to practice gymnastics, especially aerial acts. She plays the guitar. She plays the guitar and enjoys dancing. Her biggest strength is her honesty and determination. She's calm and hardworking. We're very proud of you, Purvi. All the best. Our head boy, Mayank Patil, is from grade 5B. He is smart, obedient, and proactive. He is always eager to learn something new. He is very loving and friendly. Discipline Captain Jitish Reddy of 5A is an extremely talented boy who excels on all fields. He is passionate about dance and is always around to give his friends a helping hand. He demonstrates persistence and excellence. He is honest, caring, and leaves no stones unturned to make sure your trust is not misplaced. He is also extremely hardworking and is sensitive to his peers, which makes him an able candidate for the task. Moving on to the house captains. Let's begin with the House Marshal Gaurav A. Reddy. Gaurav is very honest, determined, responsible, and easygoing. He plays football and cricket. He has participated in several swimming competitions and won many gold, silver, and bronze medals. He enjoys reading, music, and gaming. He loves to travel. He loves history and economics. He is a follower of sports and aspires to represent India on a global level one day. Congratulations, Gaurav. Moving on, we have the Mercury House captains, Nila Benoj and Sushant. Nila is soft-spoken yet assertive. She's very ambitious and open-minded. She has participated in many swimming and football tournaments and is part of the school choir. She enjoys dancing and writing. Best of luck, Nila. I request everyone to please mute their microphones. Sushant is a friendly boy. His favorite subjects are biology and history. He enjoys co-curricular activities such as football and cricket. He has a huge interest for RPA, robotics process automation. Worthy and responsible. He aims to be a good and hardworking leader. Congratulations, Krishna. Moving on to the captains of Apollo House, Lavanya Pawar and Shresh Tiwari. Lavanya is a strong-willed girl who is an all-rounder. She excels in academics, football, athletics, and public speaking. She's highly organized and a passionate girl, ready to tackle any task. She is ambitious and believes in a practical approach. Congratulations, Lavanya. Shresh is an all-rounder too. He is very friendly and enjoys football and basketball. He was captain of the school football team and played for the school basketball team last year. He won the All-Star Basketball South Asia APSA Most Valuable Player Award last year. His hobbies are coding, reading, and singing. Congratulations. Moving on to the Poseidon House captains, Vaishnavi Alva and Syed Samir. Vaishnavi is responsible and can work under pressure. Her interests are playing basketball, singing, and painting. She's a narrator and enjoys taking part in debates. Congratulations, Vaishnavi. Samir is very innovative and looks for positivity in everything he does. He loves sports and has been part of most of the inter-house sports programs last year. He has won many accolades in skating, football, and cricket. Best of luck, Samir. Last but not the least, we have the Zeus house captains, Riya and Chirantan. Riya is an enthusiastic learner. She's friendly and cheerful. She enjoys reading and dancing. She plays football and has won the inter-house football competitions. She has also won the Western belt in Taekwondo. She has participated in several dance competitions. Congratulations, Riya. Chirantan is a sports enthusiast. He is cheerful and active. He has won many accolades in football, skating, and cricket. He is a gold medalist in state and national level Taekwondo tournaments. He has participated in several national level tournaments held in China, Goa, and Manali. He enjoys listening to music. On behalf of everyone present here, I wish you all the best. God bless you and guide you to be exemplary leaders in the days to come. Before you're a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. It is now the time to pledge a commitment and determination for the true spirit of leadership. The school leaders and the house captains will now pledge their oath. May I request our dear principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, to please swear in the newly elected leaders.
I hope the head girl and the head boy are unmuted. Soumya, can you confirm, please?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Vansh and Neha? Yes, ma'am.
All right. We begin with the oath. We promise we will serve our fellow students
promise we will serve our fellow students
and school sincerely. We will endeavor to be a perfect role model of discipline.
To be a perfect role model of discipline.
We will actively take part in school activities and endeavor to bring laurels and glory to it. As prefects, we will uphold loyalty to the traditions and ethos of the school. We vow that we will do our best to maintain discipline among students, and carry out all the duties entrusted to us. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Ria ma'am, may I request you to please spotlight Ms. Rekha? Sure. The second house mistress of the
Yes, Soumya.
Thank you. Ms. Rekha is a science teacher at Euro School. She has completed her MSc and B.Ed from Bangalore University. She has over 10 years of teaching experience in primary and middle. She believes in making learning fun and enjoyable for the students. Thank you. May I request the principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, to please say a few words.
A very good morning to one and all.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning,
I
ma'am.
heartily welcome you all to this very special occasion. Special because our students stand on the brink of a new chapter in their life. And if I had to speak in corporate terms, I would say somewhat in this style. Euro School North Campus launches future leaders. The generation today connects more to this honor. But on a serious note, I'm reminded of the famous lines by Jack Welch, who said that before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. The investiture ceremony is one of the momentous occasions of the school, where in tandem with the Euro philosophy of balanced schooling, students are given ample opportunities to take up challenges and responsibilities. Students of today are visionaries and torch bearers of tomorrow. When we develop personality, skill, and mind, we develop responsible human beings with leadership qualities. I hope that these young leaders will uphold the values of the school and keep a Euro School flag flying high while discharging their duties honestly and impartially. The core values of our school include resilience, discipline, respect, and integrity, most important of all. Core values are not just some aspirational list of brand values. They are our school's non-negotiable in the classroom, in the CCA training sessions, in the school cafeteria, and in the school library. They are also non-negotiable even when you are outside the school in the community. So it is indeed a defining moment for the entire Senate today. And on that very brief and short note, I wish you all a good luck and also congratulate your parents and teachers for grooming you so that you could become the leaders of the school. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. You have always been a true inspiration and a constant support. I'm sure leaders will keep in mind everything that you've just said and work. We now have our head girl, Neha Sahajwani. Neha?
Yes, ma'am. Greetings to our respected principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, teachers, and all the students. I am honored to have been given this opportunity to represent our school as the head girl. It is truly unbelievable how our school has managed to have a completely successful online election. I would like to thank all those who have supported me throughout this journey. A special thanks to our principal who made this possible and made virtual school so close to physical school. I have studied in this school for over 8 years, and the school has changed me in so many different ways. This long journey has given me so many opportunities. For this, my gratitude cannot be expressed in words. I have made so many memories with all my friends and beloved teachers, and I'm extremely grateful for that. As a student of Euroschool, I can say with complete confidence that Euroschool's motto, Discover Yourself, has truly lived up to itself. At Euroschool, we thrive as a team and make an amazing culture. We support each other through these tough times and celebrate together on joyous occasions. This is my last year at this school, and I'm so honored to be serving as the head girl. I will try my best to maintain the culturally amazing Euroschool even through virtual school. My goal as a head girl is to make a safe and warm environment during these stressful times. Of course, I will not be able to achieve this alone and would once again request your support and participation. With the help of the amazing cultural team and the council members, I promise to make this year a memorable one. Once again, I would like to thank our principal, teachers, and of course, all the students who have helped me and supported me throughout this journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. We wish you the best. We're all very proud of you. God bless you. We now have the head boy, Vansh Pawar. Vansh?
Knowing who you lead and knowing their needs is the duty of a leader. Today, I stand here in front of you as your leader, and I accept my duty as a herald of your interests and hope that I have the courage to face them all. In the military, I could see the diversity that makes up India. This has taught me a lot. Interacting with a number of communities across India, I learned mutual understanding. Everyone is wary of change, but that doesn't mean that people don't resist it. In the 15 years of my life, I have made a point not to follow what has been beaten into society. Everyone is unique, and I don't want my uniqueness to fade away in the crowd. In the coming years, it is our generation which is going to lead the world. And to do so, we don't need to change our ideals to fit the past expectations. The ideals which are going to define the future world is going to be ours. As this opportunity has been granted to me by the school, being as grateful as I am to the teachers, our respected principal, and to our fellow students, I wish to honor it by incorporating my ideas in my school. Thank you.
Thank you, Vansh. All the best. God bless you. May I now request Mr. Roger Dawes, the PTA member, to please say a few words on this occasion.
I would want you to correct that. He is our vice chairperson PTA.
Sorry, ma'am. Our vice chairperson PTA to please say a few words. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Vandana ma'am, for giving me this opportunity today. This takes me back down memory lane when, I was the president of St. Joseph's College. So for me, I think the five characteristics of a leader, so I go with the 5 C's. They are character, commitment, courage, confidence, and communication. So with these 5 C's, you can do a lot. Character, a leader needs to build trust, and you need to be trustworthy for the people, to trust in you. Commitment, you need to be determined to see others succeed, and only then you will be successful. Courage, you need to have the ability to make a decision and disapprove of certain things, and also, desire excellence over mediocrity. Confidence in making decisions with knowledge, understanding, being self-aware, and passionate about what you do. Also being competitive and focused on success. And the last C is communication. You need to be an active listener, you need to be honest and candid, and you need to calibrate. So I think these are the 5 C's that make a good leader. And I'm sure Neha and Vansh would do a good job, having heard them and heard what they say. I'm sure they would do a good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We now have Ms. Shobha Anand Reddy, Gaurav's mother, who would like to share a few words.
Hi all, good morning. I'd like to quote Albert Einstein's lines which say, adversity introduces man to himself. Just like the statement, both Euroschool and all the children have proved that through this pandemic, the entire school and the children have been quite adaptable, and they have demonstrated that, adversity cannot hold us back from what we want to do. And I saw the rigorous campaigning that was going on among the children. The opportunity that the school gave to the children was amazing. And I'd like to congratulate the school and all the children for this wonderful effort, first of all. And coming to the investiture ceremony as such, this virtual investiture ceremony has been an amazing experience for all the kids. And I'd like to congratulate all the Senate members, and want to remind you that your talent is what got you here, but now you have a big challenge ahead of you. You're not in a conventional year, you're in an abnormal, I can say abnormal, you're in a very different year where each month is posing different challenges to us. Last month we thought this month we're going to reopen the schools, but then it's not going to happen. So you don't know what is lying ahead of us, but still you've got to carry on. And all of you are doing wonderful job in that context. Now, you've got to collectively work as a team and then prove that actions speak louder than words. You did a lot of campaigning, and then you got through your elections and you reached here, but now what exactly you do is what becomes a model or a lesson for a lot of youngsters who are watching you. And make sure that you do not let them down, those who have elected you. And I'd like to put forth 4 key points for all of you to work collectively. One is, when we work in a team, it is natural for conflicts to emerge. And how best do you evolve, how best do you solve conflicts, or how best do you resolve conflicts? Dialogues. So please make sure that all of you are constantly in engagement, in dialogues and engagement with your faculty and your entire team, as well as the other students in the school. That's most important. Second thing is, we will all face problems in life. That doesn't mean we should step back from the problems that we are facing. We must be in a position to think creatively and then find solutions. Every problem has a solution. Please bear that in mind and be creative in thinking, and make sure that you reach out to the right people at the right point of time and then solve whichever problems you're facing. Next is, many students participated in the elections. Very few of you were able to make it to the Senate. That's your talent, your luck, everything worked out for you. Those who were left behind, lost out for whatever reasons, doesn't mean that they do not have good ideas and then opinions. So please make sure that you accommodate their ideas, opinions, and incorporate them as a part of your team, and then take them along your Senate. That's most important thing. Next is, as most of them have said, your leadership skills and even about your passion. That's most important thing. And lastly, I'd like to say that you must always aim for excellence. When you aim for excellence, mediocrity has no scope. And your school has demonstrated through this pandemic, by organizing everything virtually and giving you wonderful experiences, not making you miss out on the normal experiences. You must also aim to support the school in ensuring that going forward, school and the Senate collectively work together and make it a wonderful year and wonderful experience for everybody in the school. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Ms. Shobha Ananda Reddy. Thank you. I now request Ms. Lalita Sri Shankar to please come over for the release of our newsletter.
Thank you, Soumya. A very good morning to all of you. Here's a treat to your eyes, food for your thought, and creativity at its peak as we, Euroschool North Campus, present to you our exquisite newsletter of the quarter, The Spark Kindled. Come, let's get into the ocean of wonders where every drop is an earnest contribution by our dear children. They have weaved magic with words, they have concocted spectacular stories, they have made the canvas a reality of colors, and they have penned down their budding dreams on paper. Let's read them all and relish the finesse each one has portrayed. I would hereby take immense pleasure in calling upon our chief guest, Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, and our beloved principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, for the inauguration of this virtual bundle of words and images. Let us hear it for North Campus, The Spark Kindled. Thank you, Ria ma'am. Can we hear it for The Spark Kindled? Thank you so much. It has indeed kindled the spark in all of us present here. I hereby take your leave with a request to take delight in every bit of it. Have a great day ahead. Handing over to Ms. Soumya. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lalita. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Reactions, everybody. This is such a wow moment. I request
Wow.
everybody to give reactions, please.
Can we hear it for The Spark Kindled? Thank you so much, Ria ma'am.
Am I supposed to open that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're supposed to click that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Please be honored.
Okay. But please put it on screen once again. Let me do it. I didn't know I could annotate or something. Okay, please put it on the share the screen once again. Let me do it.
Ria ma'am, please share the screen.
Yes. Nice.
Yes, if you notice the pages are flipping through.
Absolutely. Kudos to the editorial team once again.
Yes, absolutely. They've done a stupendous, fabulous job.
To all the children who've contributed.
Yes, for the editorial. Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Lalita.
Thank you, Soumya.
Now, this does call for a celebration. We have our newly elected student council. They've already received their badges. They've sworn in. And now we've released our first edition of this year's newsletter. So this calls for a celebration. We have a beautiful Kathak performance by Vibha Varya of grade 7C. Thank you very much, Vibha, for that very graceful performance. It was truly beautiful. Thank you. May I now request our chief guest, Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, to please speak a few words and wish our newly elected Student Council the best.
Yes, I guess we finally arrived at the most awaited moment.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Thank you so much.
No, it's okay, ma'am. It's okay. Well, congratulations to the school for conducting the first virtual ceremony of the Student Council of 2021. It was conducted with very well conducted. Congratulations to the school. Respected Vandana ma'am, the teachers, the parents of the children who got selected, and most importantly, the boys and girls who are actually the chief guests for today. Everyone has, I miss talking to them in person, because when I was talking to Vandana ma'am, I was telling her that the interaction is 70% visual. So times have changed. Now we are talking to each other on a computer screen. Well, that's a way to go ahead. I mean, it has taught us a lot. Today, when I address the boys and girls today, they are the young generation and the leaders of tomorrow. So I want to talk to you about two things: leadership and success in life. And I just take around 10 minutes, not more than that, because I promised ma'am that this is what I'm going to restrict to. Okay, as you would know that I had served with Dr. Kalam as his ADC for 4 years, and probably that was the most of the thing which I'm going to talk to you about is going to be from the experience which I had with him. He loved children. There are a lot of things which he taught and which he spoke to young generation about, and I will also draw upon my own experiences. So who are leaders? Leaders are people who do things, normal things, but they do things differently. You would have heard it earlier. So how do you go about being a leader? Leader is a very, very intrinsic process. It is a very, very individualistic process. When you become a leader, you have to do a lot of things very differently. So the first thing about being a leader, I'll tell you 3 things about being a leader. The first thing is to follow what I'm going to tell you. Listen to it carefully. Dream, dream, dream. Dream transforms into thoughts, and thoughts result into action. This was said by Dr. Kalam, and it has never lost its meaning. When you dream about anything, it leads to thoughts. And when you think about any subject passionately, deeply, what action you need to take comes to you automatically. When you take those actions, you can have 2 results. Either you succeed or you fail. Believe me, when you succeed, you have got to learn a lot from that. You have to accept your success with humility. You have to analyze how have you reached there, and you have to try and improve upon those things. And failure is obviously a very, very good teacher. Once you have failed, you have to try again. I will tell you an incident which happened with Dr. Kalam when India was getting into the space age. He was picked up initially in 1960s by Dr. Sarabhai to head the mission for putting a rocket in space, Indian rocket in space. So in 1979, Professor Satish Dhawan was in charge of the what is now called the Indian Space Research Organization, and Dr. Kalam was the mission director for the satellite launch vehicle, the first which India was to launch. It was in 1979 when the final countdown started. Just before 20 seconds before the countdown was supposed to end, the indication came that something is wrong. Dr. Kalam overrode the computer and gave a signal of go. He launched the missile. launched the satellite launch vehicle. The first stage fired and the second stage misbehaved. So instead of putting the satellite in the space, it went into Bay of Bengal. Big failure. So after that, there was a press conference. Everybody had morale was down. Professor Satish Dhawan caught hold of Dr. Kalam and addressed the media. As the leader of the organization, he took the blame on himself and promised that next year we will be successful. We will not fail. And next year on 10th of July 1980, with Dr. Kalam as the mission director again, India launches first satellite launch vehicle. So failure occurs. Failure is a part and parcel of your life. A leader is the one who takes the blame for it, learns from it, and moves on with more force. And when success came and the launch was done, Professor Satish Dhawan told Dr. Kalam to go and address the press and take all the accolades which came along with it. A leader always takes the blame and gives the credit to his team when he succeeds. This is a first lesson. Second thing which I want to talk to you about is, when you're a leader, you have to maintain an intense focus on whatever you're doing. Your team will always look up to you for that focus. You have to visualize the outcome which you want to achieve, always. But you will fail. There will be a time when you will lose that sight of you lose that focus. So another incident, when I was walking along with Dr. Kalam, and I was disturbed. Something had not gone on in the way it was supposed to go. So I asked him. I was feeling a little down. So he sensed it, and he asked me, "Nishi, what is wrong?" So I said, sir, sometimes what happens that, what do you do? How do you keep your focus? Because things don't happen the way you want it. You don't succeed always. So he told me, and I can never forget it. He told me, what do you see when you look up in the night in the sky? In a dark night, if you look up in the sky, what do you see? I say, you see the stars. Then he said, your focus is always on the stars. But the sky is so big, you don't look at the sky. You look at the stars and keep yourself focused on those. So that was a learning lesson. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want your team to achieve, whatever you want your group to achieve, you should have the focus always. Your team will definitely follow. Third thing, and the last thing about leadership is to maintain three things: the discipline, hard work, and your fitness. Why do I say so? This is a learning which I have achieved from my experience as being a fighter pilot. Any combat situation in our case lasts for nothing more than, it lasts anything between 30 seconds to 3 to 4 minutes. A fighter pilot trains his entire life for those 30 seconds to 3 to 4 minutes of combat. How do you think he is able to achieve the aims which is required to? By maintaining discipline, working really, really hard toward achieving what is required to be done, and maintaining both physical and mental fitness. Keep this in mind, keep these three things in mind, you will never fail. What has been achieved so far as a student? Your parents have given you a culture, your character and your sanskars. The environment around you has already shaped you. Your teachers have given you knowledge. What do you want to do with all this is entirely and totally up to you, boys and girls. The things have changed. The environment itself has changed completely. Right now, when I was growing up, we had to look for answers. We had if a question was there, we had to go and find the answer in library books. We had to ask our teachers. We have to ask someone who knows about it. We had to go and find out. Things have changed now. Now you have to know to ask the right question. Information is available everywhere. More than enough information is available. But you need to ask the right question. And finally, for success, you need to keep in mind 4 things. First, a great aim. It should be clear. You should be focused towards it. Second, continuously keep acquiring knowledge towards that aim. Third is hard work, sheer hard work, nothing else. And fourth and finally is to persevere and then to succeed. If you follow this in sequence, there's no way you can fail. I once again congratulate all of you, all the members of the Senate, the school captain Neha, the captain Vansh, the house leaders, and all the members for doing a great job for the whole next year. I wish all the teachers and wish that they continue to do continue doing the commendable job which they are doing. Thanks a lot. Wish you all the best. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing those inspiring stories about Dr. Kalam and your thoughts on leadership. I'm sure our students are taking away many important messages about leadership, hard work, and focus. Thank you so much. Coming up now is a musical treat by our students, a very beautiful instrumental.
From our class, keyboard. He plays very good keyboard.
That was truly incredible. What a lovely way to end the ceremony. Thank you so much. Leaders are not born, but they are created. Every child in school is making of a leader for tomorrow. Let the world be proud of you because you are born to lead the world. A great leader's courage to do things comes from passion, not position. So on behalf of the school, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our guest, retired Wing Commander Nishikant Singh, for his esteemed presence and encouragement. We are indeed grateful for the gift of your time and the honor of your presence. Thank you so much, sir. Our sincere thanks to our dearest principal, Dr. Vandana Gupta, who continues to inspire us to come with zeal and dedication. Heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Rajni Pattabirama for making time from her busy schedule and for gracing this occasion. I would also like to take a moment to thank our admin manager, Mr. Devi Prasad, and the entire admin team for their continuous support and cooperation. Behind every successful program lies the manifold efforts of our committed faculty. Heartfelt gratitude to our coordinators and all the staff members. Thank you so much. I also extend my thanks to the CCA team members, Ms. Ria, Ms. Jaya, and Ms. Bhagirathi for all the efforts, hard work. We indeed witnessed creativity at its best. I would like to thank our music team, Mr. Charles and Mr. Kirtan, for their contribution, and the students for that wonderful musical treat. Now it is time to thank our students who contributed for today's session. Ayush for designing the certificates, Samprit for that wonderful, Samprita for that wonderful invocation dance, and Vibhavarya for the beautiful Kathak performance, and all our dear council members and students. This event would not have been possible without you all. Finally, it is important that we acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by the parents. Special thanks to Mr. Roger Dawes and Ms. Shobha Reddy for their words of inspiration. Where we stand today is a combination of hard work and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you all be there to celebrate our victories. I would like to end my speech with a quote. When we express gratitude, we must not forget that the highest appreciation is not simply the words, but live by them. We once again thank you all for your support in making this ceremony a huge success. Thank you everyone once again. We will end the ceremony with the national anthem. May I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everyone once again.
Soumya, if you could just end the meeting now.
Yes, ma'am.
The host could end it, please.
Yes.